A new document from Dunkin Donuts has been leaked out for their employees that basically says how they're supposed to handle if somebody asks for their drink with no ice or less ice. And there's different procedures for the different drinks depending on what you ask for. So, for example, people are getting upset because if you ask for a iced latte or an iced mocha with less ice, they will not fill your cup with drink all the way up to the very top of the cup of whatever size you ordered. You will visually see less in your cup because you asked for less ice. Allie, does this bother you?
Yeah, it actually does, because I do this all the time because I don't like my drinks getting watered down.
Mm-hmm. But you're still getting the same amount of drink. You're just getting less ice, which is what you asked for. According
to Dunkin, I'm getting the same amount of drink, but I personally think that I get more, like Diet Coke or whatever I'm ordering if I say I would like light ice or no ice.
Yes, well that is an important point. At Dunkin, depending on the drink, they will still fill it all the way to the top, depending on what it is.
Okay.
I'm assuming they do soda at Dunkin, but I think coffee.
I don't know if they do, actually.
Iced coffee, iced tea, lemonade, kind of comparable.
Sure.
Those drinks, if you say no ice or less ice, no matter what, they will still fill it all the way to the top. But it's the mixed drinks, like an iced mocha, an iced cappuccino, that they actually have to make, that they will not fill all the way to the top. They'll fill it to a different line depending on how much ice you ask for.
Okay.
And then there's some drinks, if you ask for no ice, they will not make them for you. At least they're not supposed to. If you ask for a Dunkin' refresher, they are supposed to not make it at all if you say no ice.
Really?
Yeah. It says on this little sheet, it says that, and as well as Dunkin' Energy and iced tea lemonade, it says these beverages use measurements that account for the ice in the cup. When made in the cup without ice, the ingredient ratios will be wrong and the beverage will not taste right. We do not recommend building these beverages with no ice. So they're trying to make sure it tastes okay.
Yeah.
I feel a lot of people are upset about this from working on the other side of the aisle. I think people are upset because they feel like they're getting less for their money.
Sure.
It's not right for you to think that you should get more just because you don't want ice in the cup. Then order a bigger size if you want more.
Yeah.
This is a hack that people try to use. And it works on soda. If you go to McDonald's, you say light ice,
fountain drink,
they'll still fill it up. But if it's something they actually have to mix up and make, it's whatever size you order, no matter how much ice you ask for, the rest of the drink is made with like
the same
specific measurements.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
I feel like people are getting upset, but I don't think they have a right to be upset.
Yeah, you can't blame Dunkin' for this.
You can be upset generally because everything's too expensive. And because you're drinking Dunkin' coffee. I understand why you might be in a bad mood. But you can't be upset that they're giving you less.
Yeah.
But people are saying they're going to go to McDonald's instead or something like that.
Oh, come on.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No way are you going to McDonald's for coffee.
Probably every place has a similar policy to this.
Yeah.
I don't remember what we did at Panera, though, when I worked there.
Okay.
I don't remember what the rule was. But also, it was fairly rare that anybody would come in and be difficult like that.
Yeah. I feel like for most iced coffee, it's quite normal to have ice in it.
Yeah, that's
it's
kind of the point.
Coffee? Yeah.
And if your hack is that you get more iced coffee, again, you're just breaking the rule. Like, if everybody does this, then they would just change the size of the cups. You know what I mean?
Right.
It doesn't work the way you want it to.
No.
You're pulling one over on Dunkin'.
You're trying to do what works for soda with coffee, and it doesn't apply.
It doesn't apply. Your drink would taste wrong.
Yeah.
The ratios would be wrong, and they'd have to change the prices anyway. I don't think people have a leg to stand on if you're upset that if you ask for an ice mocha with no ice, you're getting less drink. You're still getting the same amount of drink.
Yeah.
You're just not getting the ice, which is what you asked for.
Right.